For some people, the risk and excitement of gambling is a bit of fun and maybe even a chance to win some money. But like alcohol, drugs, eating, shopping, or gaming, gambling can develop into a harmful habit. Someone with a gambling addiction will keep on gambling despite any negative effects it's having, and even if they realize it's bad for them. But why is this? Gambling is a risk and reward experience. In our brains, there are certain happiness chemicals like dopamine and endorphins that get released to let us know when a risk pays off. So when you win, these chemicals make you feel good. For example, if you place a bet on a horse and predict that it's going to win, and then that horse ends up winning, the brain will release some of those chemicals, giving you that rush of satisfaction and ultimately making you feel like gambling some more. The more this reward system is activated, the more tolerance is built up, and the less of an impact the chemicals will have. So for someone to get the same rush and excitement they got from the first bet, they'll need to take bigger and bigger risks every time they gamble. The brain then becomes conditioned into wanting more and more to trigger its reward system, to the point where the mental wiring changes. Getting this back to normal means undoing weeks, months, potentially even years of negative impact. When someone has developed a gambling problem, the area of the brain called the prefrontal cortex, which controls impulses and weighs up risk and reward in the short and long term, also doesn't work as it needs to. And it's more likely to make a decision on an immediate reward rather than any long-term impact. Ultimately, this means not being able to control any impulse to bet. When a person reaches this stage, it has become an addiction, and it's likely causing more than just financial problems. Their relationships, mental and physical health, and social life can all be affected, and withdrawal symptoms can become more and more intense the longer the addiction continues. Gambling can be difficult to give up, but recovery is possible no matter how difficult the situation may appear. If you or someone you care about has a gambling problem, you can find a list of support services at SpunOut.ie/gambling help.